Hey, what's up guys? That old dude again. In today's video I want to talk to you about a filter system that I just purchased by NISI. So let's jump in and check it out. So at one point or another we've all tried to use a filter on our lens. Maybe you've bought a cheap one like an ND filter or even a polarizer. My curiosity got the best of me and I started researching it and seeing some of the photos that are coming out online on social media that are not even post-processed and just look amazing, what you can do with different types of filters, polarizers, ND filters, great graduated filters. A good friend of mine, Jamie MacDonald, hey Jamie, him and Mike Bowen run a Olympus group on Facebook called Olympus OMD EM1 Mark II Enthusiasts. Jamie MacDonald is an ambassador for Olympus and also an advocate of using the NISI filter system. And several other people that I know have been using the NISI filter system. And when I got a chance to go to a group photo session and hold it and see how the quality, again, my curiosity got the best of me. So I ended up buying the 100 millimeter NISI V5 Pro kit, which consists of the holder, 3 different step up or step down rings. It comes with a cool polarizer, adjustable circular polarizer, excuse me, and the ring that puts it all together. So I just wanted to share with you my thoughts about it. I guess we'll first start out by telling you the quality of the packaging alone is phenomenal. NISI is originally out of China. They've been making filters, as far as I know, 20 years or so. The filters that you would buy separately come in these cool separate boxes with these really cool padded leather cases with a card that tells you what filter you just purchased. When you buy the kit, I bought the smaller kit. There's several stages of kits you can buy, the biggest one being around $700 or $800, and it comes with gobs of filters and a cool storage box. I didn't have the money to do that, so I started with the smaller kit first, which I explained comes with the filter holder, 3 reducer rings, the polarizer, and the polarizer retainer. And it came in this leather pouch that has separations and stuff. Just a really cool system. I know what you're thinking, why do you need a filter with Photoshop and post-processing nowadays? And I'm going to tell you, from the small amount of experience that I've had so far, there's certain things that you can't do in post-processing without getting grain in your photo that you can do right off your camera with these filters. So I kind of just wanted to go over it and show you how it installs on a lens, and then talk to you about the other carrying case that I ended up buying for it. So I guess we'll start with these reducer rings, or I know there's a better name for it, I just can't think of it right now, but because every lens is different and you need the outer diameter to fit the system, but the inner diameter has to be able to bolt to the thread locks on your lens. So after you get that attached, that part's done. There's a couple ways you can do this. You can screw the next part of the system right on that. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'm going to screw this part of the system right on to that retaining ring, I guess, for lack of better words. And the threads are super fine, and it only makes about 3 turns, 4 turns to be fully seated. And then we're going to go ahead and put on the polarizer. Now the polarizer, if you're not familiar with polarizers, what polarizers can help with, what I know about them so far anyways, just like the fishermen that wear the polarizing sunglasses, it cuts the glare off the water. It can also cut glare off a window when you're trying to shoot through a window, or anything that has reflectiveness and glare. You just give this a turn and it will eliminate that glare. So on the side of this this ring that I'm screwing the polarizer in, there's two little knobs, and they actually spin the polarizer because it's a circular polarizer. And when you're looking through your lens and you turn that, you'll see when you're pointing at water or at a window that has glare, you'll see the glare go away and you'll be able to see right through the window or right into the water. So really cool system. Then the outer retaining ring that holds the filters has this cool metal or aluminum knob that just simply pulls out, and one side has these two little hooks, and that just hooks on the outside of that other piece, and you pull that and there it is. It's locked on completely. Now that can rotate, and so can your polarizer with these little knobs in the back. So then I'm just starting out, and I asked my buddies what was the best filters to start out with, and they said, of course, an ND filter to start with. Now what you can do with ND filters is you can drop your shutter speed on moving, say, water. And if you've ever seen a picture online of where it looked like the water was almost foggy or smoky, very smooth, the water was smoothed out, running water is what I'm talking about. So, so I went with their recommendation, and I bought a 6-stop and a 10-stop. And of course the stops are the deepness of the glass. By the way, NISI is using some type of nano coating on their glass. Again, I'm not too technical about that stuff. So there's 3 spots to slide in 3 different types of filters. So I'm going to put this one towards the back, and it just slides right in. They have this patented system that holds, that retains that into place, and it won't come out. And again, you can spin that, and while this is all together, I can still rotate that polarizer, that circular polarizer in the back. So just a really cool system. And then I was really interested in gradient glass because I live 7 houses from a beach where my wife and I go all the time and watch the sunsets and stuff, and I really wanted to start taking some cool sunset photos that I've been seeing other people online take. So I bought a 2 gradients. I bought a 4-stop gradient that goes from light to dark, and that would be for sunsets or sunrises. And then I bought a reverse gradient, which goes from dark to light, which also can be used for sunsets and sunrises and all kinds of cool things that I haven't even tested with yet. So I'm looking forward to showing you a video in the future here of some pictures that I've taken. And so anyways, again, because this has 3 spaces for 3 filters, I've already got the ND filter in there, I can slide another filter in front of the ND filter. So I have a 4-stop and a 6-stop, giving me 10 stops of darkness or shade of the light, and then I can push that gradient up or down when I'm looking through the lens, and create and give me my perspective that I want right on the horizon, where I want the gradient to start, keeping the lower half of my photography in normal light, and I can adjust that just pushing up and down on that gradient filter looking through the lens. Anyways, this is just a really short video. I just was kind of excited to show you about this kind of stuff. The case I bought was from Mindshift. You know, it came with a leather case that held like 2 filters, and it came with these leather cases, but I don't want to carry all this stuff around with me. So I did a little research and found this, it's called the Hive by Mindshift, and it's a filter case. That's what it's for. And this internal piece just velcros out, and it has all these color-coded pockets like an accordion style, and they're lined with felt, I guess it is, and your filters can just slide right in there and be protected. On the outside is a kind of a hard padding or plastic within the material so that you're not going to break your filters, and these are kind of expensive, so I don't want to break them. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to you about that. It was a nice short little video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, I'm still learning too, so maybe we could learn together, or if you have some answers for me, please make some comments below. Hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.